Just waiting. Wait on just one specific person. Haha. Howdy.
Welcome to Biomutant.
Oh, you are in for a treat.
Encode your DNA.
We can come back to this once we get the class sorted out. Because that'll have to change everything.
Define your genetic structure. Choose a genetic resilience. Choose your first style. Pick your main color. Choose your detail color. Pick a class. Commando, Deadeye. Commando. Psy-Freak. Saboteur. Sentinel.
I have not played this one yet.
Commando. Psy-Freak. Saboteur. Psy-Freak. Commander. Deadeye. Sentinel. Saboteur. Psy-Freak. Commando. Psy-Freak. Saboteur. Sentinel.
It's up to you.
Commando. Dead. Sight. Sentence. Sight. Dead. Psy-Freak. Sab. Command. Sight. Sentinel. Choose your pick your main. Choose a genetic. Define your genetic structure. Choose a genetic. Choose your first style. Pick your main. Choose your. Pick a class. Sentinel chosen. That'll work. Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Can't believe you'd choose that thing over me. But I'll be here waiting for you when you have a change of heart.
That thing? I'm right here. Let me remind you, we're two halves of the same. With the difference being I'm the better half.
Better half. My way is both better and brighter. Light makes it easier to see the best end.
The best end is the one you decide yourself. And it seems we're headed in the right direction.
Guess left can be right sometimes.
Oh, also, there is a setting for how often. So if you feel like he's talking too much, let me know. Hello?
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the Predator only grew stronger.
I never hit that, dude.
Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story. This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
If you stay in there, it will blow up, and you will die. That's the first thing I did.
The Predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the Tree of Life started to die.
More rats. Muckly gnats.
Just stay down.
Oh ho! Thanks, Bob.
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. Tapped hard. Flat hat. Smashing. Those are the kind of things you need. Well, what do you know?
Not yet. But I haven't really gotten to the quote-unquote main plot yet. As long as you're happy about it. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Oh, we can't do that yet.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight. That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! Time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Indeed, like boards, for instance.
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Yeah, they'll probably just make a new game and then not make DLC for that either.
Nothing like a little exercise.
Seeing shit.
Toxanol built
Yeah,
vessels
it
called
ain't bad.
arcs to save themselves from the impending doom. But was
I've
it
only
too
ever
late?
watched footage though.
It is only from the flight logs of the single arc they left behind that we know other arcs traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
¿Qué? Oh, yeah, haha. Took me a second.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear
My
industries
saboteur
generated
is
tons
my
of waste,
father's
and
character,
without consideration
and
for the future, they
he's
dumped
colored like
it all
Shadow.
in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity
I just need to
and
watch
the
Sonic 1.
entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours. The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door.
Yeah.
A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt.
A potential brain melt, you say?
It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make them count. There you go. The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Game on. That's not going to heal well. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Building up the universe, yeah. He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree. Asks if you are tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. Sounds like he thinks she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's nothing as powerful as a Muma's love. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding. You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life.
I mean, if you wanted us to use ki powers and shit, we should have gone Psyfreak.
The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy. You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Also, we are using martial arts, and it is called Wung Fu.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today. That's not true. She's the reason there's still unity, and the only one strong enough to keep the 6 Wung Fu disciples disciplined.
Disciples disciplined? A?
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing
Best
the
before
tree
and
of
out
life,
of date.
but now he's afraid it might be in vain.
This game has a lot of word humor.
The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
Hi, Flash. You better be careful.
genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse the Toxinol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive.
Yeah, also it's Breath of the Wild.
His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is
It's alright. That's about what you think it is. Haha.
Able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war.
I can never predict those assholes.
World Eaters.
Excuse me.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Get your drinks ready. Wait for it. There it is.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Kirby and the Forgotten Land. It's not going to. Nintendo doesn't give a shit. Like, come on. Oh.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
Yes, you do that every time. Bye.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out of Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
You're right. There is no reason for that to not carry over. Just like there was no reason for it last time to not carry over. Because it was tied to your online Switch account, your online Nintendo account still anyways. Has been since the Wii.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
The purchases are still on your account, and they could use that to give you access to the games anyway.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions. He can't understand why you'd do such a thing.
I could have sworn.
He won't make it out of here on his own.
Bitch?
Good work, clever clogs. Let me guide you into the dark.
Seriously?
And you were wrong.
There's still time to turn back.
They're already heading down my road.
What, Flash? Hello?
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Out of Date knows you'll make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there's 2 nearby. The Jagni tribe is likely to be your primary choice, as they seek to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Jagni especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. He'll be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Still ridiculous. There's no excuse for them to not have done it then. I'm still gonna bitch about it. Oh, also, each tribe has their own special weapon. These guys have the boomerang there. Those are ninja stars, I guess. Crossbow. It's a pole. Some kind of hook. I don't know. No idea.
Another fork
Excuse
in
me.
the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
I don't have mine anymore. I had a new XL too. David Shaw Parker. 10 out of 10.
It's a bridge. Just get over it.
Yes.
Busting heads. Look at those muscles.
Ooh. How strange. Hell yeah.
They've restroyed this area, mudded up what used to be muck, As if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began.
Oh ho ho! Whoa!
You look good in that. That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war, or part of the problem. Let's see. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Hopes you have patience. The Sifu can't stop himself from talking sometimes. Let's hope this isn't one of those days.
Unfortunately, you have to pick between these two to advance the story. However, you can change later on. But you might only be able to change once. I'm not sure.
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you.
The game was made by Company Experiment 101, eh?
He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's something you have in common. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight started, the animosity escalated to war. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and says fear and hatred is the only path to domination. But you already know that. So embracing that side of you and helping them vanquish the tribes and letting the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life should be an easy decision. He expected you'd join them. You understand that the universe runs on the principle that the one who dominates others runs the show. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. The one he wants to deal with first is the Myriad tribe.
Mame.
Their kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bone, but they refuse to be the victim here. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both share dark thoughts, so they want to wage a war. A war where all that's left behind is casualties. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War doesn't wait. A stylish cover for your brains.
Ho ho. Ho 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 ho. Excellent. Maybe. Excuse me, also. Terribly sorry.
Says it's good to meet a fellow Yin Jagni cousin. Keep hoarding things the way you should.
Ooh. Add on pencil. Ooh. Berry ketchup? Ugh. Ho ho. Getting good mats. We can use all of this later, now that I am familiar with the crafting system. What? I'll be damned.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred.
Really? Oh.
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over.
Excuse me.
Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing. Goop says some choose to be lonely because no one understands what they're going through. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. Knowing how to swim won't solve life's hard problems. He says that wasn't too bad, was it? He says a feeling that you're going to drown is a great reminder of... But you need practice. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood. You should know, practice makes perfect. She'll see you at the village square. She'll be waiting for you. There will be a surprise for you at the end, too. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working. He's happy to hear that from someone. You should look for things that are... He wonders what usefulness you found. Sometimes he's an expert, but sometimes he just does what's right. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start. You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft. He says you don't really need a... He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She suggests you better hurry up then. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself. She says it's not only about this moment and where you were going. You've always followed your... They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He says that it's not too late for you to turn back, though. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are. He says you're right. Nobody can tell him what he can and can't do, and that includes you.
Yo.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened? She's there for all disciples. That's her commitment as Sifu. And the most important thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now. Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. He asks if you could help him, too, before you leave for training. He'll leave the quick part to you. You're the martial artist, after all. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
He's curious to see what you've found. He's gathered so much over the years, and it's hard to remember everything. Nothing's wrong with his memory. It's just short. He says it's about time you learned how, and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found. The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you. You should take it with you, wear it to practice. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. Your Muma says it's about time you got here. Says being on time would be better yet. She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down. Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you. Thanks you for being such a good student. Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz. You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it. Catchy. Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful. A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device. It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see. You should think of it as watching over you when she can't. Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day. She's so happy you made the most of it. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupa Lupa from setting the world on fire. Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire.
Kidling instead of kindling?
That's just adding fuel to the flames.
Because kindling is the stuff that you call... what you call the stuff that makes the fire.
And you'll make it.
Or it's part of making a fire, I guess. I don't know, shut up.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming.
do male tu.
Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow. Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on. Let's see.
There's nothing anywhere here. I forgot. Uh-oh. The internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay.
Hard and sharp.
Oh? Yeah, kinda, I guess. It's been a while since I played Frontiers. Also, we're 5 off. Ah, I see. Good. That's a good feature that I wish was in more games. It's also in Spider-Man on PS4, which is good. Oh, excuse me.
The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulks on the loose. They've received news a Ronin joined the tribe's ranks and were looking forward to meeting you. A group of Jagni warriors are already waiting for you at Myriad's Vespidut outpost. You should hurry there and help them storm the outpost. Mercy is for the weak. The Jagni tribe seek no one's sympathy. Smarten up. Look, an emergency box from the old days, when you needed to pack a punch to survive. Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist. Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it?
Break it down.
Scusi?
You make that work. Think of the things you could build. Sharp dressed.
Oh.
That's an odd thing, don't you think? Don't get distracted by all the destruction you can see this time of day.
Oh my god, it's so cool.
Not your size, but it'll work.
Haha. Oh.
Sharp shirt.
That notice board? Filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation made this place, and then just threw it away when they were done with it. Well, small ones. Places like this were cheap back in those days, and there was plenty of space. Get done with one place, you just build another. There must be a track somewhere in this brick town. Just hope it's not buried.
More like Horizon Zero Dawn.
Take a good look around you.
Horizon Bio Kirby.
A flush stool from the back in time. It's an apparatus that sink-sunks yellow juice and brown bobs. Let's try out the brush away. See if you can off-chase some drip droppings.
There's a lot of that in this game.
Seems like the tighteners on the piping need to be unturned correctly to drain the flush stool.
I like
That's
it. I
the
think it's
kind of trouble
charming.
you really want to wash away. Ready to make something? That's an improvement. Now, everything looks like a nail.
Haha. When all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail.
More raw for your crafting.
Oh dear.
This corner of the world is called Bricktown. You found the track! Amazing it wasn't destroyed. So much of this place was just discarded. Lucky the track somehow made it. When Toxanol abandoned the place, it fell apart fast. Not too many like living in a ruin hole like this. The tracks moved on from Bricktown.
Ah, 9/11.
Ooh. What?
You need to believe how serious this is if you want to have any effect on it. Looks like the Frysparker's knobs need to be in sync if you want to get the hardware working.
Ooh.
It's a Frysparker mindset. Boom, you got something. It's not exactly what you wanted, but you got it right away. Makes you look smarter.
Oh. Yeah, they're good hats. Wait.
Broke it down to the basics.
Not much range, but a lot of punch.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
The sky is as bright as it's going to be.
We're already in here. It's a good movie. I've never played the game though. Hello? How? I am dumbstruck. I never expected this. Makes sense. One of the Shrek games was also like the Lego games. Drop in, drop out, that kind of shit. Hello? Bueller? Oh god. Yeah, that's the one.
Don't just wander around.
Fight me! Okay. Yeah, I believe it. Kind of like Scooby-Doo and Mystery Skull Island or whatever. The one based on the first live-action movie. I beat that game on Game Boy whatever. It was great. Excuse me. Where am I going? There was a building somewhere around here, wasn't there? Was that it? I just emptied.
That's a resource totem, a monument left behind by those that picked scrap, trying to keep the area clean. Every little bit helps. If you're tired, maybe find a place to rest. It's the chug yard. This box once tailed a chugger. Now it's just off track.
Yo.
That might come in handy. Tribes always scavenging for scrap, and the yard has plenty to go around. But they should have stuck to looting instead of playing around with sprockets. Bomper Bonker's busy ram-banging the door. This is your chance. Smashly dash. Put an end to him.
Damn. Unlucky.
I don't have anything right now.
Let's see. It's time to do what's right, for certain values of right. Yes, you can do anything. The sky's the limit. Now, let's take this back to Earth. Wow, you really took that all the way down to the end. In flames. That's just nasty. Biohazards make you puke. It's a wonder some of these up and downs still work. Guess they built machines better in the past. Every day is a new chance to fulfill your destiny. The spent nuclear fuel that Toxanol dumped in the surf had detrimental effects on the marine habitats, while the overflowing landfills contaminated the groundwater. Combined, this sent their world hurtling on an inevitable road to ruin. I need to brush up on my Wando, but I have a feeling he believes it was you that caused the bang at the yard. Oh, and he says he knows you. You used to call him Gizmo. He gave you the oil-greased hands when he taught you how to upcycle.
Gizmo remembers you as a nice kidling, and he can... But Gizmo says how you experience a memory can be different. You know the story, but sometimes the truth it brings is personal. It carries so much hate, and its insatiable hunger has only increased over the years since it claimed revenge on your parents. He understands history made Lupa Lupin a big part of your past, your present, and soon, your future. You still believe there's some good in everyone. You still have hope for tomorrow. He says you should know that what's meant to be will always find a way, but history shouldn't consume you. Gizmo understands you still have strong feelings, but urges you to keep them under control.
Yes, that's the way.
Sometimes your gut is flat out wrong.
Don't ever doubt yourself. You are number one.
Even the dark knows you're better than this.
Stick with me. We'll rule the world.
Sad to see the Tree of Life is going to die and take everything with it, but it's not like he didn't expect it. Understands why you're bent on finishing the world off. Supposes it's a mercy to make it faster. Wonders if you liked working with the Jagni. They always hunker down in their homes, gathering their things around them. But that's not important now. Gizmo says it's taken a long time to bring the past up to the present, and where you go from here is up to you. You need to set the past aside, at least for now. He can't leave the Underyard as he has no protection against the vacuum in the dead zone. So you need to salvage scrap to upcycle the Mekton, starting with the old crate outside. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the Mekton strong enough to fight the Jumbo Puff. It's the part of the land that suffered most from the apocalypse. It's deprived of oxygen, making it next to impossible for anything but creatures that were most contorted by the contamination. The oil claimed this land a long time ago.
This is just Pacific Rim. Okay.
Looks like the switches need to be turned to match so enough charge can flow through the conductors. Bristles like the hair of one electrified. You need to line up the switches so they match.
Bro.
Bristles like the hair of one electrified. Locked up tight?
Don't lose your way in the blackness.
It's on the other side of the wall. Daylight. I have no idea if you can get up there. Or there, for that matter.
The board mainly has posts from those that used to work at the chug yard back in the days gone. They don't make much sense these days. Not much more to say about the board. The Toxanol Corporation used to run chugger-chuggers out of here, big machines on rails with smokestacks that fouled the air. They can carry you anywhere you like, well, anywhere that they go to, and then you can leg it from there. You're on the right track. Keep your eyes open. Goodbye to another night. Look at that, right in the chug yard. Follow the rails and you'll find all sorts of little treasures scattered all over the place. Who do you think? You're not the first wanderer in these parts. Good work finding that track. They can teach you so much about the world. Keep...
I didn't get the one in Bricktown. There's a piss point in there as well. This right here, vaguely that as well, with the bridge of a train. I am reminded of Full Metal Alchemist and something about an angel. Full Metal Alchemist and the Broken Angel on the PS2, which is an excellent game. Can I open this fucking door? Bah. No, there's a lot more after that. That's only the beginning. That's like the prologue. Ah, Bricktown. I need to get the fast travel point. Nope. No fall damage that I've noticed yet, which is good. Bricktown. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Keep
This
your
way?
eyes out
No.
for new paths. Easy to miss things down here.
What? Oh yeah, it's just that thing again. Okay, and then over here. And around one of these corners. There it is. They also have yellow flags. You know, just in case it wasn't obvious enough.
Let's see.
I think it's hilarious. We can just go north-ish. But northwest is another big fort. So, yeah. Ooh. Whoa. One of everything. Cool. Another one.
Broke it down into scrap. So many creatures doing so many things during the day. You should be able to use that.
Ho ho. Overpowered.
You can pound so much with this.
Ooh. Eh. We can at least show it off. Doesn't quite fit this character. Ooh.
At least you got something for your trouble. Let's see. Keep focused on what you can do today. Tomorrow's already gone. Took care of it. Give a key a shot. This won't be a field trip. It's the real thing.
Ooh.
That sort of stuff always comes in handy. That's a good find. Let's pocket that. With this, you can crack any nut. You've got Everything you need to make something special. What a bruiser! You could make something amazing. Take your time and enjoy the daylight.
Where did I put it?
I have a little thing to attach to the bottom of my controller that has buttons on it, giving me access to 2 more buttons, or, you know, map 2 buttons to it. Damn. That would have been useful. Because I could put the forward input on one of them. Is it in here? Nope. Nope. Did I put it here? Nope. Terribly sorry. Correct. But sorry. This one plugs into the bottom, and it still has, you know, the whole headphone jack to it. And you can have 3 different settings. Whoa. Crazy. Technology. But it all means naught if I can't find the damn thing. Alas. I'll probably find it later on when I'm not looking for it.
Ready to roll? The day is calling. One by one they fall. That's a Jackney tribe outpost.
No special effects, though. Yeah. Although I do have to say, I don't condone piracy. Ahem. But I imagine having a Vita would especially be useful.
Darkness is crawling over the sky. Mercadorpa's outpost, a Jagni tribe stronghold. Let's see.
Yeah. Cool.
Offers you extraordinary prices for... Says this is the goat...
Yeah, makes sense. Probably checks it against your account. It's like, hey, this guy doesn't actually own this. What the fuck? Strange all around. Okay, so now you have an idea of what the game's like. Boop, 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 boop. $69 comments, nice. Excuse me. This loading screen reminds me of Horizon Zero Dawn 2.
A new trick.
Well, you know that whole no fall damage thing? Time to test it. Yo!
Says you're welcome to jaw anytime. Says that you should
Nice
come
face.
back if there's anything else.
Worse than Skyrim? Where jumping off of a porch cover thing will kill you? I was doing this. Wow, damn.
Just be glad that beastie let you on.
Oh boy. Final Fantasy 12. Just a shot in the dark.
Wow.
Ooh. Electric, you say? Remedy. Really? I didn't even know it had fall damage.
Nice find. You got something great in the making?
Damn. I didn't even know. Yeah, it would make sense.
Nothing's going to escape that cannon.
Ooh.
Finding things both here and there.
Here, there, everywhere, up, down, and all around, even. A basement? My God. Muzzle. Derps. Damn.
You need to show your mount who's boss.
Just like Skyrim, baby.
Rubber scrap. Great for when you need a bit of flex. Ah, plastic scrap like that always comes in handy. Day's about to expire.
Radium.
That sign
Radium
there
syrup.
is so tall. It's a mystery what they used to keep in it.
So 60. Oh.
Bullets everywhere.
Mike Wazowski.
the deep cut. That's going to leave a mark.
No! Damn it.
Did you sell your life well? The hours fly by in the dark. More graceful than ever. Glad to see some wood scrap there.
Territory not marked. That is what sold the game for me, honestly. And this
That's a
game takes...
neat fixer-upper. You should check it out. It's harder for others to see you in the dark.
This game takes place in post-apocalyptic Earth, just like Kirby, Forgotten Land, and Horizon Zero Dawn. Wogue. Crazy how all these games have similar shit in it. Howdy.
Made it count. Atomic. Keep hammering away, carving it up. All fired up.
Ooh.
Now you're styling. There's so much you could build. A day in the forest is as pleasant as you could wish.
It only covers the nose.
Chop it up. If you want to spend this whole operation underground for a while, then you're on the spot with Bang Shelter 6D.
Everything is at stake. That will come in handy.
Oh ho ho.
The Scanaptrut outpost. The Jagni tribe first nested here long ago.
Let's see. The vendors... Fair enough, all around. The Tree of Life still stands. Question is, for how long? You have a good eye for that stuff. Says the sound from the mini-metal understands you have other places you need to go. Figures most maybe don't have a good reason to get up, what with the world ending and all. They have a pal who needs help waking up their whole crew, though. Not sure why they're having so much trouble, but it's a real problem. Hope they're okay. Says the pal's been trying, but the sleepers just keep sleeping. Says to head out that way, and you should find the friend. You might have to do more than shout at them. They're down hard. Without your help, though, they'll probably sleep themselves dead. Says that seems about right. Says it's bad enough the world's coming to an end. You still got bullies. There's a creature named Brog giving a friend of theirs trouble. It would be a maze time if you could get Brog to leave them alone. Claims Brogs may be a monster, maybe a mutant. Mean either way. Says it's hard to miss Brog. Just keep looking. If you can't find Brog, look for their friend, who won't be far. Brog makes a mess of their days. Got to stop it. Says they're sure it'll make their day.
fine time to be outside. No going back from that. Hey, a mount has no gears to grind.
Excuse me? Rubber scrap is too much fun. So stretchy. Haha.
someone has to end this plague before it's too late. Looks like it could cut anything. That's an intact plant hut over there. Wonder what's growing in it. The best kind. That's a mind monitor from the days gone. A device that blip screened smart matter. Wouldn't be surprised if it still works. Looks like the inputters need to be linked to get the mind monitor to boot up. It's mind over matter. Software over hardware. Success is peace of mind. You're absolutely drained. Slice and dice.
It's okay, Flash.
Flash the slash. Well placed. Bites the dust. Bullseye.
This is an epic already. How it ends is up to you.
Another one.
Scrapalicious. Slash and dash. Cutting edge.
Damn it. Commander Keen.
Small things for your big ideas.
Nice.
Welcome to Hillhole, a clean, dry cave. There's a lot on the line here.
Classic. Classic this. This was in Zero Dawn as well.
Crack-a-doodle. The world needs a shower sometimes, too.